Nicholas Mighty, and I'm really excited to have you here today. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great, and I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. It doesn't matter what you do. I hope you're winning, right? That's the goal. Make sure you win, right? You either win or you win, right? So in this video, I'm going to be continuing part 4 of a 4-part series on how to start your online business, right? And in this particular one, I'm going to be talking about my secret formula for selling online. So if you want to learn how to sell, hey, stay until the end of the video, right? And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, feel free to subscribe right now, right? On this channel, I produce great content on how you can become the best version of yourself. I talk about achievement, right? How can you get much more than average, right? And of course, I talk about how you can actually start a great business that can serve you for as long as you wish, right? So subscribe right now, and don't forget to click the notifications bell so you don't miss any videos that I produce, right? So let's dive right into my formula for selling online, right? So previous videos, we have talked about, different business models and how to find a product, whether a great product or creating one, right? So all of those, if you missed those, check the links in the description and you will be able to dive into them and discover these things on how you can actually find or create a product for yourself. But right now, let's get onto the computer and I'll show you my secret formula on how you can actually sell almost anything online, right? So let's dive right in. All right, so let's dive right into part 4 of 4 on how to start an online business. And in this one, we are going to talk about how to sell products online. So that's really fundamental. It's really amazing. And it's really awesome getting to know how to sell. Probably you know how to sell things, like at least you know how to, to ask for the money, right? You may not know the whole art of selling, because there is an art to selling. And of course, there is a science. But I'll leave that for another day, right? So, but let's recap from part 3. What did we cover from part 3, right? And if you missed these parts, you can check the links from the description and visit part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series that has been about, or that is about, starting an online business, right? So part 3, we covered how to create or find a great product, and we looked at creating a great product, and we talked about starting with what you have. For example, selling the kind of solutions you got for your challenges, right? So what problems did you have and you solved? If you have any problems that you solved, then you could sell the solution, right? And we looked at pain points in your community. You could use those to identify a product that helps, right? And of course, you sell it. And of course, we looked at starting with your passion, right? Your passion is a great starting point, especially when you're looking for a product to promote, right? We looked at your professional experience as well. And when it came to creating your products, we looked at capitalizing on market trends. So for example, you look at, what's trending or what's really new, fresh from the box, right? You want to test the market, see what the response is, because not many people have promoted it before, so the market is not saturated, right? And then we looked at read customer reviews on existing products. Those will tell you what customers have said about that product, and if they have said great stuff, then that's really a great product. So we also looked at using keyword research to find a great product. So let's say you don't want to create it and you want to just find a product that you can actually sell. You can use keyword research, right? If you don't know what keyword research is basically finding those phrases that people type into the search engine to actually find specific items. So, and if that volume on those, which we call the search volume, if it's really great or if it's huge, then you understand. Let's say if it's above 10,000 searches per month, then you understand that product is really trendy, and then that's one of the areas you might want to go into, right? So of course you browse. The last point on finding a great product is browse what's trending on an online marketplace, right? And some of the online marketplaces that we talked about, eBay and Amazon. And there are many, many others where you can find trending items, and those could tell you whether the product is really doing well, and you might, well, it's worth your time in the first place, right? And of course, I recommend before promoting any product, use it yourself. But to use it, you must have a starting point. People have said great stuff. So use it, get your experience, because it's your experience of the product that will sell more than anything else, right? So this is my secret formula for selling online, right? It's very simple, but it's really powerful. If you want, and you can actually take screenshots of this, right? It's really amazing. You can take a screenshot. This will help you to understand online business like never before. It's very, very simple. I have it in the simplest format, which is this, but on the next page, I have also broken it down into much more detail for you to understand, right? So we have traffic, which are the people, and you want to direct those to a product, right? And then you want to direct, then after directing them to product, of course, you make a sale. Now, sometimes you don't make a sale, right? And I will show you in the next much more detailed, broken down formula what to do when you don't make a sale, right? So you drive people to a product and you make a sale. It's as simple as that. And if you're not driving people to your products, then something is missing, right? You've seen people who are depending on organic traffic. Well, organic traffic is nice, but I personally don't like organic traffic because it's non-dependable. You cannot get it on demand when you want it, right? So I prefer to put aside $1,000 plus every month, and it could be. I started with about $200 worth of traffic, and I kept on increasing depending on how I made money, and I increased my budget for traffic. But what's the purpose? To get enough visitors when you want them, right, onto the product. First of all, it helps you to test fast. Is the product worthwhile? Are people happy, right? Are my landing pages okay? To test different aspects. You can only test them when you have good traffic, which can be regulated, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with organic traffic. I just don't depend on it. But, I encourage you to do what makes you happy. I will give you what works, and then you can choose, to do what makes you happy. Organic traffic is okay if you're very patient and you will wait for years. I am not so patient, so that's why I decided to do paid traffic, right? And of course, so let's go down to broken down formula. So this is my golden formula. You will never find this anywhere. This is what businesses use to run different aspects of their business. This is what Amazon uses. This is what everybody else that is really, really successful has mastered. It's very, 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 very amazing. And you can take a screenshot of this if you will, or you can download it using the link in the description. It's really powerful, and you definitely want to keep this, right? So first of all, like we said earlier on, you have traffic which you send to a product, right? But when it's going to a product, if you look at these pages, so for example, we said a product, you send it to a product and then you make a sale. But there is a possibility of you not making a sale when people see the product, right? When they come to the product. And that's what we're talking about here. So you send people to a product, but how do you send them? To an opt-in page first. Now, I know I call this a landing page, but basically this is an opt-in or a landing page. Now, this one is a sales page, actually. So that's a sales page, and that, it's corrected in the link that you will download, right? So this is an opt-in page, and basically what this does is to capture emails. So that person is actually interested in the product. But what happens in the middle here? Maybe they're discouraged by the color of the page. Maybe they're distracted by their daughter and they don't proceed to the landing page, or they don't proceed to make a sale. But they are interested, or at least they have some tiny bit of interest, right? So you keep them. If they are distracted and they don't continue to the product, or they don't continue to make a sale, then you keep them, right, in an email list. And how you can use an autoresponder to do that, right? I teach all of these in my program, and you can check the link in the description if you want to know more details about these processes. So when you come to the opt-in page, there is, you could choose to retarget, right, those people that came and they never. So you've probably seen ads. You click on it once and it follows you through different websites that you go to. It follows you everywhere. So that's what we are talking about, right? So, but you're smart enough, so you collect an email, right? Because you want to keep in the face of that customer. I'm not talking about in an annoying way, but sending them relevant content, right? Relevant to the product, sending them the benefits of the product, not sending them buy now, but sending them the benefits of this product, right? You talk about the benefits, and of course, sometimes you pitch, which means you sell to them, but that's not too important because these people don't want to be angry. You want to keep them happy. So after they have gone through to the opt-in, let's say they went through, clicked on the opt-in, and they went to the product page. This is a product page. So they get to the product page and they're like, okay, I like this product. Now the product page is much more detailed. It's got the pricing. It's got different aspects. It's got the reviews. It's got the advantages of having that product, or different things that are really relevant to encourage the visitor to actually buy the product. And if they continue, or if they don't buy right here, you still have them on your email list, right? And if they continue to buy, that's great, you have sold, right? And if they don't, so you just keep on, sending them to your website, and sending them to your website. You keep sending them to your website. So and also the people that, for example, come to your website, let's say through organic sources or other means, you keep sending them also to that product, reminding them. So there is retargeting here and there is retargeting there that's happening, right? So if they didn't buy, remember that you have an email list. So you're going to keep on referring them to the benefits of that product. And in some of those emails, you can actually pitch. So this is rather really simple, but it's really, really amazing. It's really powerful, right? So don't forget the things that you have learned today. This is really powerful. It's a simple process that actually happens in real life, right? You've seen it online, and you can actually take it and run with it. And you can check the link in the description. You can download this free of charge. You won't pay nothing for this. But I'll tell you what, you will never find it anywhere else, right? So remember, retargeting is very important. And email list, that's very, very important when it comes to your online business. So ideally, this is where emails are kept, right? And of course, if sometimes you keep, sending them to the product page, right? People in your email list, now you keep sending them to the product page. And of course, if they click, they continue to to buy the product. And if they have bought, remember that those are great. You have a great product, and you will be able to keep them, depending on how your product is on and how promising your product is. So it all depends on your product, right? But remember, in building all of this, remember that you matter a lot, right? So who is selling this product? Who is selling? Who is that person selling? Remember, that's very, very important, because people will want to know you as well, right? So that's very important. And the product is also important because it's what is going to actually meet the need of the people that came to you, right? So remember also that a website is very, very important. A hub, that's your home on the internet. Without this, you have nowhere to redirect these people, you have nowhere to redirect them. So if, let's say, you run this campaign on Facebook, Facebook will own these people and they will never know you have a home where they can visit. But if they saw a great product and they want to visit, they will come to your website, right? And if they come to your website, you can redirect them to your product, or you send them to your landing page and then they come and buy the product. So thank you very much. And I hope this was insightful. So again, like I say, you can learn how to build a profitable online business selling your ideas. So see the link in the description if you're interested in learning how to actually grow a profitable and amazing online business. Thank you very much. I hope you had a wonderful series. Don't forget to click the notifications bell so you don't miss the other videos that come up. And hey, I hope you're awesome and you're doing really well. I wish you well and see you next time. Bye.